And welcome. This is Rosanna from efficiencyandorganization.com. This is my website, what you're seeing on the screen. By typing efficiencyandorganization.com, you enter the site. So this video is on the weekend task sheet, which looks like this. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I use it. Basically, every weekend, let me tell you how I came up with this idea. I had so many things that I needed to get done because during the week it was like super hard. There's a lot that I needed to do. Even now, it's like really hard when I'm working 8, 9, 10 hours a day. So what I did was I developed this sheet. It's called the weekend task sheet. And then I basically write stuff down that I need to get done between Saturday and Sunday. For example, car wash, I write it down. Edit video number 14. I write it down. Clean house. Go to Target for detergent. So anything you can think of that you need to do during the week, you write it down. What I do next is it ends up like filling this whole page, right? Like not only that, but it goes on to the second page. It's a lot. I rearrange them or I put them in order of priority. So I go, okay, of all these things, what's the most important? Like of the 4 things you see, this one for me is the most important. I put number 1. Number 2, I have to go get detergent. That would be that. 3 would be this, and 4 would be this. So then what I do is I try to focus on once I have everything written down, because that's how I stay task oriented and organized. Once I have it written down, what I do is I print. Okay, when I print, it ends up looking something like this. So then I check off each thing that I do as I go. Okay, the other thing I suppose I could do is probably save this on my desktop, and then as I finish each thing, go and delete it. But I don't really want to do that. The best way that works for me is by printing and then checking off, putting a little check mark here or an X here when I'm done. You can technically even go and cross it off, I suppose. For me, the reason why I print is because I have to have something physical that I can look at. It's not enough for me to just write it and then save it on the computer, because then chances are I won't look at it. Out of sight, out of mind. That's why I tend to print. Okay, so you will find this form on the website under products. If you come to products, you will see it. It's somewhere here. It's called Weekend Task Sheet. Oh, here it is. Basically the downloadable, I have one that has a design that looks like this. But I use the plain one, just print and use, because see this, if I print, it's going to take a lot of ink. So that's why I use the plain one. There's a PDF version, and then there's a doc for just a Word version that you could use, but it's on there. It's on the website. Now, there's just one thing I want to share with you before I finish. I use the weekend task sheet now, not just for the weekend, but I use it for the entire week. So I plan it out every Saturday, and I check things off as I go until the following Saturday. Then I go and revamp everything that I have a check mark on. I take care of, I delete, and then I make a new sheet. And it works really well for me because it helps me be consistent, organized, very systematic. And there's a lot of things that I could forget to do. I do not. I don't forget because it's on my task sheet. Okay, it helps me be more task-oriented and organized. I hope this strategy works for you. You don't need to go and get one of your own. You could just make one. You don't need to go buy it. I mean, I know it's like $2, $3. It's not that. Make one of your own. But I really think you need to have it like a paper version and keep it somewhere with you. Keep it in your purse, in your bag, keep it on top of your desk, on top of your desktop, whatever way to keep coming back and seeing it and checking off each item as you go. That's all I have for this video, and I will catch you in the next video.